Greetings family, peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru and thanks for visiting my channel. Family, today's video is about this white teenager who raises $15,000 in a day for college. Says parents cut her off over her black boyfriend. Let's go to the story. Well, Allie Dowdle says her parents cut off her college fund because her boyfriend is black. A white high school senior who says her parents cut her off financially after she continued, despite them forbidding it, to date her African-American boyfriend has raised more than $15,000 in a day through her GoFundMe page. Quote, "About a year ago, I told my parents that I started dating a boy named Michael, pictured with me above," writes Allie Dowdle, 18, of Eads, Tennessee. Quote, "Hoping to share him with my family, I showed my parents his picture, and the conversation was over before it even began. My dad did not give me an option. He told me that I was not allowed to see Michael ever again. Why? Strictly because of his skin color. It wasn't a quiet no either. I'll never forget the yelling my parents did when they expressed how disappointed they were in me, that I could do so much better. I did not know what to do. I couldn't comprehend how someone could be seen as less because of pigment. I still can't comprehend it, and I never will be able to," unquote. After continuing to discreetly date Michael, reportedly a college soccer named Michael Swift, the couple again approached Dowdle's parents, she says, who then decided to cut her off. Quote, "As I am 18, my parents have chosen to no longer support my future, stripping me of all my resources, including my personal savings, my car, my phone, and my education, and leaving me on my own to pay for college," writes the teen, who shares that she has maintained a 4.0 grade point average since 9th grade at her private school and completed a 2-month surgery fellowship at a local hospital. Quote, "Unfortunately, I will no longer be able to attend college if I cannot come up with the money somehow," unquote. She adds that she's received some scholarship money and cannot find a job because she does not have, quote, "consistent transportation available," unquote. Well, Allie did not immediately respond to a request for an interview. Yahoo Beauty also was unable to reach her father, Bill Dowdle, the owner of a sporting goods store, who told the Daily News, quote, "It was never about race, that he is not a racist, and that his daughter's race-based story is, quote, a justification and gave her the moral high ground," unquote, he explained. He explained that he decided to cut off his daughter's college money because, quote, "it became obvious that she needed to go out in the world and grow up," unquote. Although Allie clearly has a lot of supporters based on the remarkable amount of money she's been given in just one day, her cause has also attracted a number of harsh critics who call her campaign, titled, quote, "Allie's Tuition, Say No to Racism," unquote, one that is offensive, steeped in privilege, and really insulting. Quote, "Sending a white girl from a middle-class family to college is not fighting racism," unquote, noted one GoFundMe commenter, Marissa Kaiser. In fact, expecting to avoid work, student loans, etc., and be treated like a hero for dating a black guy seems pretty racist to me, unquote. Another commenter, Susan Martin, noted, quote, "This campaign is highly offensive. Saying no to racism has nothing to do with this situation. Dating a black man and sending a privileged white girl to college who can't get a job because her parents took away her car is absolutely ridiculous. Take a bus. This campaign is an absolute insult to the millions of people who have been supporting themselves and their families for years, even before they were 18. The millions of people struggling with student loan debt, the millions of people of color who are confronted with the behemoth that is racism every day, your struggle is so not real. Detractors also spoke up on social media. Deep Bathsheba writes, "This Ali Dowdle thing is crazy. Yes, the parents are wrong, but people are giving free tuition to a rich white girl for just dating a black man." And then we have from Zykansma, "This girl really thinks she deserves money for dating a black man. She's getting her college paid for like what? People have actually donated to this. Why am I even surprised? Reminds me of another GoFundMe this white girl set up with a goal of 120 million to, quote, find herself. Laugh my ass off. I guess growing out musty dreads and wearing headpieces isn't as fulfilling these days. The entitlement is boggling." I'm sure you meant mind-boggling. Nonetheless, I agree. Well, family, I'm going to end it right there, but before I do go, I'm going to at least give a little of my perspective on it. I think she is being a little entitled here because she was so used to it from her parents. So she goes and starts a GoFundMe account, and then she brings up this story. Well, there's a lot of different people who have gone through the same thing, and for people to just feel sorry for her and to donate up to $15,000 in one day, really, for dating this man. Interesting. So what? They took your car from you. Take a bus, just like somebody else said. I mean, this girl is acting very, very entitled. Look, I wish her and her Swirler boyfriend the best of luck, but I don't think she should be capitalizing on her little situation. I'm glad that she's enlightened and she understands how, or doesn't quite understand rather, how people can just judge a person by the pigment of their skin color. But now you know. I mean, you're a high school student. Welcome to the real world. Wow, your parents never told you about that, did they? No, they didn't. That's why little white girls like you get shocked or surprised when something like this happens. Again, welcome to the real world. About her father, he's a liar. She told the whole story already. He's just mad that she exposed his racism rather, and then he gets out, and since he's been called on it, well, now he gets in the more media and says that, oh, she's just trying to take the high moral ground. Well, no, she's taken her truth and she brought it to the forefront, and that's what you're not liking, Dad, Mr. Bill Dowell. Anyways, owner of the sporting goods store. I think, he's talking about it was never about race and that he's not a racist. No, it is. It was entirely about race. And then for you guys to make statements like, oh, you could do better and stuff like that. You don't even know the man. You don't even know. Here it is. She's a 4.0 grade point average. And I'm assuming that you believe your daughter is intelligent and smart, but yet you treated her like she didn't know crap when she produced her picture of her boyfriend being a black man. This is how backwards this country is, and how backwards so many white people in particular are. You judge people solely on the color of their skin, and then you work yourself backwards in a frenzy, I might add. Just total backwards. So I think her critics are right on point, saying that no, little white girl, this is not racism just because your parents are not supporting you. After all, you're 18. And so they said, hey, you're grown, you can make your own money then. And I guess that's what you did, but you just did it the easy way out. You went and created a GoFundMe page and gave this sob racist story. So basically, the person who said that this story seems racist, I think that person actually is kind of on point. I kind of get why they came from that perspective. But anyway, that's my point of view. Family, I'm not going to waste your time any more than I have. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching my videos. Peace and love to you and yours. And until the next time, don't forget to love yourself. I'm out.